Okay, welcome back, Tophat Smoking Barbecue. We want to show you today our newest addition to Tophat production. This is a pit barrel cooker. It's a drum smoker. I'm in Jackson Show 'em. This is a 30-gallon. See, it's just like an old drum. What we do here is this is your charcoal where you put your fire box basically. We take this. This is a little ash pan on the bottom. I highly recommend that. We put this at the bottom of the smoker. Okay. This is a grate we can use. You can use the grill on. This is 2 rebar that come in. They go through here like this, and we hang our food on. Ribs, chicken, anything you want, you can hang on these. This is the chimney starter that comes from a pit barrel. I recommend you get this because it's shorter. The longer ones are harder to dump your charcoal in. We'll show you what we mean when we go to do that. They also come with these nice little gloves. They're nice. You can grab anything with them. These are the hooks for your food. This is a nice little tool that helps you hang and retrieve your meat. So what we're going to do, when you fill that charcoal firebox up all the way to the top, then you take 40 briquettes out and put into this. And then what we're going to do is we got 2 wax cubes here. We're going to get them started. We're going to go ahead and put this right on there. It's going to take about 15-20 minutes. It's cold out today, so I suspect it's going to take about 20 minutes. Once that 20 minutes is up, we dump the charcoal on top of the charcoal that's already there, and we're ready. So we're going to go over to the other table, get our ribs prepared, and we'll show you what we're going to do over there. Okay, we're over here with the ribs. As you can see, I've already got 2 slabs ready. So I'm going to show you what we do. First thing you want to do, we're not cooking competition yet. We'll explain that later. We're eating them, so we're not worried about trimming them and making them pretty. This is for food. You always want to pull this silver skin that's on the back. It's this thin layer right here. You can see it. You want to try to get that off. So you just take a paper towel. I usually get a butter knife. You just pull it off like this. It comes off pretty easy. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt. But that doesn't render out very good when you're cooking it. It'll be tough to eat. So, now what we're going to do is show you what we do. I usually put mustard on these as a binder, but weird things happen. I don't have any mustard, or I ran out. I'm just going to use a little Worcestershire sauce. All this is going to do is help the rub stick. Always want to keep one hand for rubbing, one hand for cleaning. Food awareness there. There's your tip for the day. We're going to start with this AP rub. Pepper, garlic, salt from Killer Hogs, Malcolm Reed, my favorite. Just going to put a little bit of that on there. This is the back side of ribs, so I'm not really too worried about getting it perfect. I'm going to use this Heath honey rub. I love this stuff. It's perfect on ribs. Gives it that sweet. And then we're going to back the sweet up with the Killer Hogs Hot BBQ rub. This brings the heat. Like I said, this is the back side, so I'm not really worried too bad. So we flip it over. St. Louis style cut ribs, by the way. Got them from Costco. They're pretty good. Same thing. Put a little bit of binder juice on here. Rub it around. Once again, you won't even taste that. It's just for the stuff to stick. Once again, AP rub. We'll get it a little bit better this time. This is on the meat side. Rub it in a little bit. You just want to pat. You don't want to rub. Honey rub. Heath riles. This guy makes incredible ribs, so we're going to kind of do it his style today. Alright, the honey rub. Get some more of that, Jackson. We're running out. Then now comes the hot. Just a little play on his other rub. Just got a little bit of extra spice to it. Make a little bit of heat on there. Alright, do that. Get the edges a little bit. Alright. Now, I'll show you how to put these hooks in. You got a thick side of the meat, you got a thin side of the meat. I'm going to use the thick side up. So it'll hang like this. So what we want to do is we want to find a second bone. Poke through, come up, and that's going to hang right on that piece of rebar in the barrel. We'll have 3 racks of ribs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let it cook probably 2.5 hours, and then we like to wrap. So we'll show you all that then. We're going to let our charcoal come up. So we'll be back when it's time to hang these ribs, and we'll show you what's going on there. See you in a couple minutes. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. It didn't take that long. Our coals are hot and ready to dump. So we're going to go over here, nice and hot. Mary Jackson. We're just going to put them in here like this. This is what I was talking about. If it was taller, this would be harder. So we're just going to shake them in there, spread them out a little bit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the lid, excuse me, this, and actually put it on there. Actually, I'm going to put the rods in. They say put the rods in. It helps with the airflow and everything else. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but I just like to do it. They say you can just hang the food there, but I like to make it come up to temp a little bit. We also have the pellet smoker running here. I forgot to say, we're going to hang 2 ribs, and we're going to put 1 in there. We're just having our little friendly cooker competition here between ourselves to see which one's the best tasting one. Because going forward, we might need to know this information. A little surprise might be coming. So we'll see you when we get this up to temp, and then we'll show you when we hang them. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. This thing's up to almost 250. I installed this one here. It did not come with that. You don't need it. It's just something that I like to have. So we're going to go ahead and hang 2 racks in here and then put the other rack on the silver bag. Look at that thing smoking. I did add, just for your information, 3 pieces of pecan wood. Go in here like this. Hang 1. Go in here like this. We'll hang the other one over here. There we go. You do that. About an hour, we'll come out, pull it out, we'll spritz it some apple juice. Okay. Now we're going to come over here to the silverback grills. Put them in there. Same thing. In about an hour, we'll come back. I'm running this between 250 and 275. This will run hopefully about the same temp. It's a little cold out here. We'll see. I'm thinking we're going to cook these for about 2.5 hours on the smokers. Then we'll do our wrap. So we'll see you here in about an hour for time to spritz. Okay, it's been about an hour. It's been exactly an hour actually. So we're gonna take a look in, pull them out, give them a little spritz with some apple juice, and see what we got going on. All right, they are looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and grab this one here. Grab our apple juice. Looking yummy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, they look real good. Gonna spritz them, keep them nice and moist. Man, they look fantastic. Really, truly do. Alright, we'll grab this one here. This is a pretty neat little handy dandy tool here. Helps you get them out. Oh, Lord. What happened there? All of a sudden I was shooting bullets. Yeah, we're starting to look pretty good. Alright, back going they go for another hour. Going over to the silverback next. Looking the same. Got a little blood coming out of that one. Everybody's looking good. Alright. So, there we go. Been 1 hour. Both ribs are looking pretty much the same. Spritzed up. See you in about an hour. Okay, it's been 2.5 hours since we first started. We've spritzed it twice. We showed you that at one time. So now we're going to take them out. We're going to wrap them. So, and I got a little concoction of butter, apple juice, brown sugar, and honey that we're going to pour over. Wrap them tight, double wrap foil. And we're going to put all the wrap stuff into the silverback because it's got more room. We don't need any more smoke. So we'll see what we got here. Woo-hoo. Alright, let's pull one off of here. Take a look at what we got here. Man, that is a good looking rib. Starting to draw back. See the bones here? Definitely, you could eat that right now if you want it, but we don't want to. We're not ready. So we're gonna try to open it. This is a little concoction we got. Just pour it on there just like that. Pour it around. We're gonna wrap that in double wrap foil. Nice and tight. Alright. Nice and tight. And we'll put this into the silverback. That one's looking good. Put him out here. And we're going to do the same thing for the next two. So we'll see you back after we take it out of the wrap and show you what we're going to do with the glaze. So be another hour or so. Okay, here we are. We're back out here. We've had these wrapped for about an hour. So I'm going to take it off here. We're going to see what we got. If they're ready, we're going to glaze them. So let's pull one out. Usually, oh yeah, look at them bad boys. You can tell. See the pullback on that bone? That is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other two out, then we're going to glaze them. I want them all out, let them cool down for a second, Jack. They're looking good. Smelling good too. This is the one that was in the silverback. I could tell because of that black mark right there. I remember that black mark. Woo! That don't smell good at all. That was falling apart, Jack. Huh. Don't really want that. I wish it wasn't doing that, so we'll see. We're going to have to adjust on our next cook. Alright, let's close this back down. What we're going to do here is take these bad boys out. And we're going to glaze them up. Brown sugar got a little sticky there. That's hot. I'll let him sit for a second. We're going to glaze these up with this glaze I got here. Got a little bit of peach Boucan in there from Captain Rodney's. A little I-5 glaze from Boucan. Some apricot preserves and some barbecue sauce. I'll put a nice little glaze on there. Look at that big old piece right there, man. We're going to glaze it for probably 15 minutes or so. And we'll be ready to see what we got. Alright. So we'll put it back on and we'll show you when we're done glazing it what we got. Okay, we are here and we are done and it is looking fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the silverback rib out. We are going to pull one of the pit barrel ribs out. What I'm going to do is cut one rib out of each one and we're going to have a little rib contest to see what we think is the best tasting one. I promise you they're both good. Let me do this way because I can't see. There we go. So there is a pit barrel. Take one from the middle from both of them. There is the silverback. So let's go like this. Let's take a look at them first. Silverback, very moist, got a nice smoke ring. The pit barrel, very moist, same smoke ring. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Pit barrel. That's a perfect bite. Wow, really good smoke flavor. Excellent rib. Silverback. Very good bite, perfect bite, competition bite there, bro. It's hard to, I think The pit barrel's got a little more smoke flavor, but it's not a whole big difference. I think I would prefer the pit barrel overall, but by a slight margin. So there you go. Competition ribs, pit barrel, silverback. You gotta try it, bro.